My people. Thank you, guys. Every week you come back, I can't believe it. Well, folks, it's time to celebrate. It's Independence Day. All right. No, it's not the 4th of July. It's a different but equally patriotic and historic type of Independence Day. For today, we're not celebrating our independence from Britain, which, to be quite clear, was probably a mistake when you consider how much better off America would be if we just toughed it out with the whole royalty thing. Sure, we wouldn't have had African-American vernacular English, but we'd have universal health care, and guns would be illegal. Literally the only downside would be our proximity to the fascist transphobe J.K. Rowling. No. Today we celebrate a different independence for America. For today is the day before that Donald Trump will finally be arrested. Okay. All right. It's gonna happen any minute now, or so I've been led to believe by foul-mouthed Democrat surrogates on Twitter. I know many of you are thinking, didn't we already hear this? Weren't we promised an arrest by Mueller? And what about the documents at Mar-a-Lago? As much as I hate to admit, those turned out to be nothing burgers. What's a nothing burger, you ask? Well, it's like an Impossible Burger, but instead of being made out of Bill Gates' lab-engineered cancer meat filled with the vaccines, it's made out of the wine sweat dabbed off of JoJo from Jersey's cold gray labia during one of her menopausal rants. And this time, we've got him. For real. Yes, Donald Trump is finally going to jail for the crime of fucking a porn star. All right, let's hear it. All right. Hold on. Wait a second. That's what this is about? Am I reading that right? Donald Trump is going to jail for getting too much pussy? And this is supposed to hurt him? Folks, this is terrible, terrible news. Look, I may be a radical left centralist, but I'm not a moron. I maybe go to the bathroom in my pants, but I wasn't born yesterday, despite my baby penis. I know that no matter what Donald Trump is arrested for, it'll make him a martyr for his base. He won't lose any votes. And most liberals know this also. We're not looking to hurt his chances in 2024 by sending him to jail. We just want to see him suffer at the hands of the justice system that we will do everything in our power to tear down and rebuild just as soon as we're done using it to put Donald Trump in jail. When we close our eyes and imagine Donald Trump going to prison, we don't imagine him sitting in a cell, missing his cell phone, and thinking about what he's done. No, of course not. Let's be honest. We imagine him being turned into someone's wife, bent over and sodomized, turned out and abused, begging for mercy until his spirit is broken and he's reborn as a feminized sex slave who answers to whichever man currently owns him. That is what he deserves for January 6th. That is what he deserves for leaving poo-poo on Nancy Pelosi's MacBook. And I've never been to prison, despite how often I fantasize about it. So I can't call myself an expert. But I do know one thing. A guy that gets sent to jail for fucking a porn star will not be getting molested in there. And that's not okay. Not for Donald Trump. If we send him to prison for fucking Stormy Daniels, he will be treated like a king in there. And we can't have that. In fact, that kind of arrest would absolutely have an impact on the election, and not in the way that we want. Because let's be honest, when we close our eyes and we imagine Trump holding on to someone's pocket, being strolled out into the yard like Vanna White giving out handies to the boys like she's flipping vowels, covered head to toe in semen, it's not choir boys we imagine doing it. No. It's the sex beast that sits at the heart of the sadomasochistic liberal fantasy. The criminal, both dream of saving, but also employing as a tormentor demon, set upon our enemies like some sort of giant-dicked dragon. And what if Donald Trump somehow wins those guys over on the inside? Well, I worry about what that would mean on the outside. If somehow the minorities we haven't managed to arrest yet find out that Donald Trump is cool in there, we can kiss 2024 goodbye. So as sad as I am to say it, I really think we're going to have to pass on this arrest, because justice involves a lot more than courts. It involves a lot more than charges and jail time. If Donald Trump isn't going to be raped in prison, then it's a truly broken system. And I'm willing to wait for the one that actually works for the people. Anyways, we got Norman Finkelstein this week. Stay tuned, guys. Great show. Great show.